as some states rush to evacuate their citizens turning in Plateau State following the activities of bloodthirsty men who have been on the prowl, killing unsuspecting residents, indigents, and others who are stranded. The state remains under tension as attacks have continued. Recall that Plateau State was recently plunged into unusual security crisis following the massacre of over 30 travelers who were attacked along Rukuba Road in Jos North local government area of the state on August 13th. The victims, majority of whom were Fulanis born and brought up in Ondo State, were attacked while traveling from Bauchi en route just to Ikare in Ondo State. Daily Post reports that the incident triggered other attacks in the state as some unscrupulous citizens embarked on what may be termed as reprisal attacks. The security crisis has forced some schools in the state, including the popular University of Jos and the Federal College of Forestry, to suspend academic activities and shut down pending when normalcy returns to the state. The crisis grew worse on Wednesday following the reports of about 35 persons who were slaughtered in Yewa Zangam community, just not local government area of the state, by armed men suspected to be bandits. The assailants were said to have disabled the bridge leading to the community, preventing any access by security agencies before launching the unfortunate assault. Apparently, rattled by the skirmishes around the university and the continued flares of tension and threats of reprisals, many states in the country have rushed in to evacuate their citizens to avoid being slaughtered by gunmen said to be on the prowl in the state. It will be recalled that the Unijust chapters of ASU and the Students' Union Government (SUG) had recently raised the alarm over the continuous killings of students of the university by hoodlums suspected to be bandits. At least 8 states, including Benue, Enugu, Abia, Ogun, Oyo, Kogi, Kwara, and Gombe, have successfully evacuated their students from Plateau over the continued reprisal attacks. Some stakeholders who spoke with Daily Post on the implications of the evacuation said the move would have negative effects on the mental health of the affected students. A psychologist, Dr. Towe Ngunan, who spoke with a correspondent from Benue State, said the shock, the emotional stress that those students went through, even before they were evacuated, is enough to keep them depressed. Some of these students were eyewitness to the killings. They will have difficulties trying to reason properly, at least for some time, due to the memory. Right now, they need to be engaged in some social activities so that they can put off some of the horrible memories. In the same vein, a lecturer in the Faculty of Social Science, University of Abuja, Dr. Olawale Michael, lamented the disruption of academic activities in the affected institutions. Definitely, it will affect both the students and the school. To think that after all the setback in 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic, students are still forced to go home because of security crisis is not good for the years. Be assured that most of the students that were evacuated will not return to the school. That will affect the institution also. No parent will allow his child to go to school in a place where he or she would not be safe, he said. Daily Post findings reveals that despite the closing of the institutions, some students, particularly from the southern part of the country, are still stranded in Jos City as fear of attack continues to mount. But the spokesman of the Plateau State Police Command, ASP Uba Gabriel Ogaba, in a chat with Daily Post on Friday, said security has been beefed up in all areas witnessing unrest. According to him, prior to the evacuation of students from the state, security agencies were on ground to ensure that they were not affected by the mayhem unleashed by the assailants. I don't think there are still students left in the hostels. Many states have evacuated their citizens. Some may not publish it in the media, but they have. Even before the evacuations, we had security everywhere in the states to ensure safety of residents. However, Plateau State House of Assembly on Friday gave Governor Simon Lalong 2 weeks ultimatum to take action on the prevailing security situation and restore peace in the state. This was disclosed by the chairman, House Committee on Information and member representing Pangshin North, Honorable Dason Peter, during a world press conference by the State Assembly in Jos, the capital, the state capital. And Buhari is still feeling, I feel alright. I feel alright. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing, yeah. For them, it's a normal thing. That's it. Nothing will be done. A lot of people are paying the supreme price. Nothing will be done, no. Well, I think the best thing for the people to do is just to get themselves out of that place. When the president is thinking on how to Islamize, how will you find peace and development in such a country that have different religion belief? Bubu is thought to finish Nigeria kwata kwata. Anyone that supported Buhari presidency in 2015 has no moral right to say anything on this issue because the evil started from then. It is not possible. Nigeria is above the sentiment of any individual or ethnic group. Muhammad Buhari has finally destroyed Nigeria. Shame to all those that shouted, "Say Baba" in 2014 and 2015. God will punish all of you. And you all will never know peace. Your blood will be used to clean and wash streets. Oh, people they parao. I blame those southerners that allow their children to school in University of Jos because on road they can pass to go to the school. You must pass through Bauchi Road and Feringada Road and all the lands surrounding the school owned by the university, and Hausa occupied and built houses there. I have been in Jos for over 40 years and swear my children can never school there, and they never do. This is the next level. 2023 will be greater level. Say you understand. Fulani won't take over. We have already taken over Nigeria. While you are sleeping, you better find place to go. We wait for evil Buhari to leave office, then Nigerians will give Fulanis their replace. I believe that God is in control of Nigeria. The best is all Southerners to be evacuated from North, not only students. It is a bad time to start laying emphasis on place of origin than being blinded by the quest to explore places outside of home. This is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu brought down on Nigeria just because he wanted at all costs to be president. Go to the secret memo he wrote to the US Embassy in 2003, leaked by WikiLeaks. In it, you will see all he said about those in office, what he said they would do if ever allowed to come to office, and juxtapose them with the current happenings, and you will find no difference whatsoever. This is the reason why the blood of the innocent now being shed all Nigeria shall be required of him, being the willing ladder these Islamists and jihadists used to climb into office. Calls beat on Tinubu for his wickedness. Even if the Southwest and Tinubu did not want Jonathan, there was indeed a viable alternative to what we currently have. Some error do not do aught for a long time, while some last almost forever. I do hope this will not leave us all with a lifetime and generational regret. The State House of Assembly doing nothing there. Evacuation by air or land. Assuming an ambush happens, what do such governors do? I recommend evacuation by air to be sure of their safe arrival. What is the Christianity we are talking about? Every Christian living in Plateau, whether Igbo, Ijaw, Yoruba or any tribe, should pick up arms and help our fellow Christians not to be running. How I wish I'm still living in the north. By now, I would have formed my own squad against those people who are killing everyone. The sponsors of Boko Haram are sponsors of bandits and the unknown gunmen. Their target is to bring the country to zero for it to be easy for them to Islamize. They are all terrorists. They say Western education is bad. Little wonder that they are attacking institutions. There is no surprise in that. Who told you uh you travelers Abi they went there to carry out their evil heart and did not succeed? I don't know. There are a lot of contradictions here and there.